Hey guys, welcome to a video. Today we're going to be riding my 150R dirt bike out in the field. Like, if you didn't watch my first video, pretty much could be doing the same thing that time, but maybe I might show you guys some of the forts, some of the cabins back there, and see if you guys get interested in that. But first, I'm going to check the oil on this dirt bike, and I'll see you guys out there. Alright, now we got the dipstick out of here, and seems like it's pretty good on oil. I'm gonna have to check it real fast. Checking oil is pretty basic. I've always liked doing it. I always like to teach people about it. It's pretty, yeah. Here's about I think she's good for the day. Well, pretty good. Stick this back in, and we'll see you guys out there. Alright guys, now we're at the cabin up here. You guys have probably never seen the cabin yet, but here she is, right behind me. She's pretty darn sweet, not too shabby. We started building her this winter, and she turned out like a charm. It's awesome how well this came out. Porch is amazing, got the chair over there, but it's time for an inside tour. Open her up. Here is the inside of the cabin, guys. So over here, we got the two beds. That's where, over there's where Jace sleeps, and over there's where I sleep most of the time. Either way. We got a nice table right here. Nice window. Got some shelves over there. Got the heater under there to keep us nice and warm. Then we got this nice old rocking chair. This thing is real nice. She rocks like a dream, alright? This used to be inside of our shed that I was starting my dirt bike in earlier, and we didn't really know what to do with it. So after we built this, we just tossed it on in here, and she works perfect in here. So it's about perfect. These beds count as a bed and couch pretty much. But for the most part, that's pretty much it for the whole cabin. Got the giant window. That was probably my favorite part of the whole thing. And then we got another little view right here. But that's pretty much it for the cabin. And maybe I'll walk around after riding a little bit and I'll show you guys some other forts. But this was the main place I really wanted to show you guys, because this is where we like spend most of our time. It's just, I love this place. It took us about a couple months to make this, but it's been awesome to have, and I'm glad I could show you guys it, and I hope you guys like it. But probably gonna hop right back on the dirt bike and I'll show you guys around a little bit. Alright guys, we are off the bike and I'm going to walk around and I'm going to show you guys some of these forts that we've made over the years, and some old forts, some new forts, and all that stuff. So to start off, the original fort of this whole is the tire fort. This tire fort, we used to call this thing tire fort. This thing was literally our favorite fort of all time. You can see some trees have fell down, some trees falling all inside of here. But you can kind of tell why we call it the tire fort. We got tires all over the place in here. This tree right here, we climb this tree all the time. We call this the climbing tree. We love to climb that tree. My buddy Joey, you guys probably aren't gonna see him on the channel, maybe once or twice, but he once climbed to the very top and stuck his head out of the top of the tree and shook the top of the tree. It was so funny. It was awesome. That is the climbing tree. This is kind of our other climbing tree, I guess you could call it. We used to kind of like on this branch right here, we used to like get down from it. We'd like grab on it and swing on down to the ground. And then we kind of just do it for fun stuff. But that's pretty much it for the tire fort. So now we're gonna be moving on over to a different fort. Okay guys, we are over here at the second fort of the day, and we don't really have a name for this fort, but we did call it the secret fort for a couple years, a couple months. But here she is. You got the entrance right here. You got the nice stick right there. It's grown up a lot over the last that we've been here. But here she is. She's a little old. She's a little old. I did make a TikTok video on this fort the one time of me fixing her up and getting her ready, but that didn't work very well. All I really did was made the front wall nice and sturdy, and then my brother came over here and made all this crap right here. But yeah, you can tell the roof's kind of collapsing. There was an old bench right here. We used to have a little tree stand up in there, but it's like over there by that trail somewhere, because I wanted to hunt out of it, like for rabbits and birds and stuff. But there it is. The secret fort is what we called it. This thing was awesome whenever we first built it, but now that we haven't really used it, not really getting inside of it and doing all the stuff we really want to do, it's just not really, hasn't been too useful for us. It took a lot of effort to make it, and that's pretty much it for this fort. So now we're gonna be moving on to another fort. All right, guys, we are at our third fort of the day. I'm pretty sure it's the last one, but I can't think of any more. But this fort is actually not even my fort. I didn't even build this one. My brother and his best friend spent the night over here, and they were building this, putting all they got. They only had like an hour or two to build it. So for having an hour or two to build this thing, I would say it's pretty good. And they took some tires, a little bit of I'm just gonna show you guys right now. Right? Here we go. I don't really know what this fort's called, what they called this fort, but the entrance was right here, like a little triangle. It was right there, but you can't really use it now because it's kind of collapsed. And then you got all these boards and stuff. So I kind of just crawl through here, get over. But yeah, you can tell they got 2 seats right here. They got that seat, and they got this seat over there, and then they got that big old table. That table actually used to be in my living room, believe it or not. That thing used to be in my living room. Then we got this tire that used to be on my dad's truck. But yeah, this is pretty much it for this fort. I have no idea what they called this fort, and I never really knew about this fort until Jace told me about it. It's a little weird, but it's hard to believe that coffee table right there used to be in my living room, believe it or not. But yeah, they like to climb this tree right here too. That's right next to the fort. They got that one over there. They love to climb their trees, and it's just right here in the dark. I mean, the road is right here. The road's right there, which is kind of sucks about. That's the biggest thing I don't really like about this fort. But it is kind of secret. Like if you were running through here and you weren't paying attention at all, you wouldn't notice this fort one bit. But I think this is our last fort, but there is one more fort I want to show you guys, and it's actually right over there. So you guys are just gonna come along with me, and we're gonna go check this thing out. So I actually built this fort myself. I call this one the secret fort because I thought it was most secret. I think my brother Jace and my buddy Joey, I was mentioning earlier, helped me build this fort. But now that you look at it, it's actually really grown up. So it's not really a fort anymore. We haven't really noticed it very much. But right here is the entrance. You're supposed to walk right through here. And then we took these old Christmas lights and we hanged them up in here just to be funny. And then we got an old little sink back there. An old sink. Then we got an old boat engine cover, and then we got our toilet. We found that washing machine top inside of the junkyard that we have over there somewhere, and we put it on top of a tire, and we just never used it. We just put it there just for fun, just to be funny about it, and we kind of just called it the tire, like the crapper. And we only used it maybe once or twice. Because when you gotta go, you gotta go. But that's pretty much it. That is all our forts for today. And I'll be catching you guys back on the dirt bike. Hey guys, I think we're gonna end the video right here. So I hope you guys like these videos, because I really try on these videos. I really enjoy doing this for you guys, and I'm gonna make some more dirt bike videos for you guys. This is like my second dirt bike video for you guys, and I did recently release 2 fishing videos, and I hope you guys watch them. I hope you guys like them. I hope you guys are interested in them, because I really like to make them videos, because I like to show you guys how it is for me to fish. I like showing how I am at stuff, how I do things. But I think we're gonna wrap the video up right here, and I hope you guys like watching these videos, because I really try. But I'll see you guys next time.